Beach FM, locals talking to locals.
We have the Mayor of the Horowhenua to join us now, Bernie Wanden. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, John.
Lovely to talk to you. I believe that yesterday you came up with an innovation and you delivered a State of the District address. Tell us more about this.
So, yes, I did to the staff of the organisation. The Chief Executive gave me the opportunity of doing that at a full staff meeting. So I spent about a quarter of an hour, 20 minutes, outlining my views and vision for what I hope this term will be, and which included all sorts of things about how we can hopefully engage with the public a lot better, and some of the challenges that we have ahead of us. Just basically sort of my own personal views, but and just setting out where I see us going.
Well, Bernie, how much of those challenges and those priorities are you willing to share with us this morning?
Look, I'll give you a list of that I gave them, which is, I suppose, for me a gauge as to whether this term of council actually delivers. And they're in no particular order or priority, but they are, I think, all issues that we're going to have to challenge us this term. So we need to make a decision on the future of our landfill. Yes. We need to get a starting date for the expressway. Yes. We need some safety improvements on State Highway 1 and State Highway 57. We also need to make sure the roundabout at Queen Street, Cambridge Street works well, that the Housing Action Plan actually has some action. We balance our books. The refugee settlement is not an issue. We make progress with iwi relationships. We engage with regional and central government more often. We look at the introduction of development levies, progress made with Wanden Centre and others. Look, there's a whole raft of things that are in front of us, and these are just some of them.
Well, you've put a lot of thought into that. That's a very interesting list. And congratulations for delivering this to the staff, because often it's the staff that wear the impact and the consequences of decisions, aren't they?
They are, and look, we are trying to sort of get that collaboration and partnership between the governance side of things and the operations side of things much better. And we've always found that in general things work a lot better and there are better outcomes if the two of us are together and collaborating in terms of the engagement. And I think the public responded a lot better as well.
Absolutely no doubt about that. As long as people realise that a decision is made for a reason, and as much as possible if those reasons are well communicated, I believe even if people don't agree with the decision, if they realise a bit of thought has gone into it and it is a reasonable conclusion given the known facts, I think most people are quite happy to go along with most things if it's well communicated.
You're right. Yep, for sure. I agree totally. Look, the elected members are just ordinary citizens who are keen to make sure that the best interests of the district are maintained. The operations side of things are generally the experts who have done the study, had the experience to be able to provide us with the information and data for us to make those good decisions. So if we're working well together, it should happen.
It should happen. Let's hope it does. We'll keep an eye on it. Bernie, are you involved in the emergency management centre that has been established in the Palmerston North, the Manawatu area?
That's right. So this is a Horizons investment that has been made for across the whole region. So they have built a purpose-built building in Victoria Street in Palmerston North, which would be one of the safest buildings in the country, which will entail and hold all our emergency management systems. State-of-the-art, and there is. I was actually very impressed with how it's set up, and we should be able to manage emergencies a heck of a lot better than what we've been able to in the past.
Right. And is it earthquake-proof? A good building?
It is very earthquake-proof. As they say, the IL4, which is a civil defence grading, is the highest in the country.
Right. Excellent. So do you think this is going to benefit the Horowhenua in terms of sharing resources and more up-to-date resources?
For sure. they can look at various aspects of the whole region from that office. There's TVs galore, there's telemetry systems that are in place, so that data is being fed back to them all the time. And with the collaboration of all those emergency services like fire, ambulance and others, police, we are very well catered for.
Excellent. Now, of course, the best way to deal with an emergency is to prepare for it and mitigate it and, if possible, prevent it. And along those lines, I see that Fire and Emergency have declared a restricted fire season for the entire Horowhenua starting tomorrow.
Yes, well, it's that time of the year, isn't it, where it starts to get a bit dry and things start to burn off a bit, and hopefully we don't have any issues in that space. And looking at the sky at the moment, I'm hopeful that a little bit of rain may come and drop in the next few hours.
So what does this mean in effect, Bernie? No rubbish fires?
It does, yes. So you need permits and things like that to make sure that you can burn, and I would imagine that there would be, if they put that restriction on, there'd be no permit issued in this time.
So no land clearance operations this time of year?
Well, no burn-off, that's for sure.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, and so it seems as if things are really trundling along there. Very impressed with your State of the District address. Is this an innovation, by the way? Has it happened before?
Well, the CE made the comment that it was the first time that this had ever happened up here, so I'm very pleased to have been able to contribute to that.
Excellent.
And hopefully, give the staff where the governance team is looking.
Great stuff. Bernie, it's been a pleasure talking to you. Perhaps we can do it again sometime.
Certainly, John. Thank you.
Thank you. There we are, the Mayor of the Horowhenua, Bernie Wanden.
106.3 Beach FM.